This is the magnificent stratovolcano called Akita Komagatake. Hi, this is Quinlan, and today I am at the Kunimi Hot Springs trailhead of one of my favorite mountains that's really close to Morioka, Akita Komagatake. It's got one of the best, what I like to call, cost-performance ratios among nearby mountains. It's really not that grueling of a hike. I think even for new hikers, this is a very accessible mountain, but it's also extraordinarily rewarding in terms of the beauty and locations of interest. I'm going from the, as I said, Kunimi Hot Springs trailhead, but if you want even less exercise than what we'll get today, you can take a bus to the Ace Station Lodge. So a number of people on this mountain are starting already from about 80% near the top, and it makes it a very family-friendly hike. I'm starting right here, and we're just gonna go up here today to maybe to Odake, then around this little pond up here, up to Onamedake, and then maybe go around like this back down. Now, as I said, a lot of people can take the bus all the way up to this Hachigome-Goya, or the 8th Station Lodge, and then just do a number of different loops around here and back if you want a really relaxed experience. The beginning of the trail is a stairway. In fact, when you're starting from the Kunimi Hot Springs, about the first half hour or so is fairly steady ascent. After the stairs, for just a few minutes, it goes into a normal trail. Though, generally speaking, as I said, the first half hour is mostly a direct ascent up to the rim of the caldera. These flowers are called Iwa Kagami. You see these sort of bamboo grass shoots? This is a thin one, but these thick ones are what bears love to eat during the season. And so when you're around thick bamboo grass, you want to watch out for bears because they're often foraging around in there looking for the young ones to nibble on. After a little over a half hour of walking, I'm now at the top of the rim of the largest caldera. Akita Komagatake is a stratovolcano, and there's actually 5 different summits here, the highest of which is called Onamedake. Today, probably gonna hit 3 of them. For the route I'm taking, I came up and then I'm turning right to go along the rim counterclockwise for a little bit before I go into another valley, into the caldera itself. If you come in the wintertime, this path is covered by meters of snow, and you're just walking along this top of it with no plant life in sight. But by early June, it melts, and we're on this forest trail. This area is really well known for bears. We might get lucky, we'll see. But today there's a lot of hikers up here. The parking lot was pretty full, and so I'm thinking we're not too likely to see a bear, sadly. There you can see the deepest lake in Japan, Lake Tazawa, which is 421 meters deep. It's also a caldera lake. About an hour into the hike, I've reached a junction where on the one hand you can keep going up the rim of the caldera, or you can turn left and go down into this valley, which is affectionately known as Moomin Valley, after a certain European animated show. You can go either way, and if you download the Yamap app onto your smartphone, which I really recommend that you do, you'll have a complete map on your smartphone, and so you can see and plan your route in advance. Personally, I like to go this way first, go up to Odake, then down to the valley with a pond, up to Onamedake, and then around the caldera on the way back. But do it any way you like. There's no wrong way to enjoy Akita Komagatake. Let's go. The clouds are clearing up a little bit. There's a number of little mountains here. This one here called Kodake, or Child Mountain. The one we're going up to, Odake, Man Mountain. And the recently very volcanically active Meidake, you cannot climb, but we can at least look at it. Directly ahead of us is the second highest summit in this stratovolcano area, Odake. Kind of a low water level in the pond this year. Guess there hasn't been enough rain yet. We're just ahead of rainy season. The heart of Moomin Valley. There you can see Meidake there is smoking quite a bit. They're actually worried that it might erupt sometime in the near future, and they've been sending a lot of people to investigate it, you know, professional seismic experts. Hopefully it won't erupt today. That would spell doom for me. Now we're ascending up to there, Odake, the second highest summit. These purple flowers are called Shirane Aoi, and they are much loved by locals. Deepest lake, Caldera Lake in all of Japan. This is Meidake, that's in danger of erupting soon, and that is Kodake, the child. This entire area is one enormous caldera, but within it there's other little calderas. We're almost there. But man, this isn't for the faint of heart. There's some rather steep ledges going on all the way to the valley. Crowded day here on the summit of Mount Odake, 1,623 meters. And there's a little shrine. So I'm here at the summit of Odake, which is the second highest of the summits here in Akitakomagatake. It's a really crowded day. I think a lot of people are here because there are a number of rare alpine flowers that are blooming right now, and so there's tons of flower lovers here photographing all of those. And right in front of me, on the other side, if I turn around here, you can see the beautiful lake of Tazawa. The nice thing about Akitakomagatake is that you don't have to visit all the summits. You don't have to visit the highest. You can really enjoy it just by looking at this glorious volcanic landscape. It's that beautiful up here. All right, time to keep going. As you can see, trails run in all directions here at Akitakomagatake. There's a lot of different ways you can explore and enjoy this stratovolcano, part of the Towada-Hachimantai National Park. In fact, this is the southern tip of the Towada-Hachimantai National Park. There's funny mythologies with all these mountains. O-Namedake can translate to Mistress Mountain, and she's the highest, the most powerful here. This one right up here, Odake, is Man Mountain, and the one behind me here, which has erupted most recently, just about 50 years ago, it erupted rather gloriously with spouts of lava. That one is called Meidake, or woman. And it's said that Odake and Meidake, the man and the woman, are married, and the largest one, O-Namedake, is the mistress. And that's why Meidake is erupting, because she's jealous and pissed off. So it seems like every mountain has this sort of love triangle going on. It's, I guess, one of the things that obviously springs to mind in Japan. There are bathrooms in those buildings. Yay! Compared to the rather steep ascent to get to the top of Odake, this stairway, this little walk up to O-Namedake, the highest of the summits, is really pretty casual. It's just a stroll up the hill. So I'm now here up at the highest point of Akitakomagatake. This is called O-Namedake, and it's got a great view. You can see Lake Tazawako, the deepest lake in Japan. You can see the little Amida Pond below. You can see all the other summits. You can even see Mount Iwate, if it's a good day and you're lucky, and also Mount Nyuto, which can look really beautiful from here in the autumn. But the thing about this area is, as I've been saying before, you really don't have to come to this summit or even any of the other summits really to enjoy it. There's so many great places you can enjoy with just a casual walk up here. I think that this area, Akitakomagatake, is perfect for beginners in that if you're really not a strong hiker, you're with very old people or young children who aren't used to hiking, then either take a bus from the Akita side to the 8th Station Lodge and walk around from there, or if you're more of an intermediate hiker, then you can come from the Iwate side, from the Kunimi Hot Springs. And there's a number of routes so you can decide the degree of challenge on the day you come. It's such a beautiful place. This is easily one of my favorite places in all of Tohoku. It's just so beautiful. And I hope that you get a chance to come here and visit. If you're on Instagram, I'm Quinlan on Instagram. If you don't already follow me, please do. And on Twitter, I am GoNorthJ. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the trails.